spray foam in to seal up little cracks and whatnot, and obviously spray foam expands, so gotta take out the excess, and then we're gonna put a trim piece down and probably silicone some cracks and stuff before we do that. But right now, just getting this excess foam out. So we got the beautiful Miss Lisa over here. Yeah. So she's over here cleaning up my mess that I made. Necessary mess, but a mess nonetheless. I should trademark that. I'm gonna go up into this corner. Well, that's actually a side, but it's kind of a corner. And I've spray foamed all that crack right there. And up here at the top, got some spray foam. I'm gonna go ahead and pull all of that out just to make it look halfway decent in here while she's cleaning up. It's a good morning activity since it's chilly willy outside.
Very misty.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna leave that actually. Just leave that part. So a sharp putty knife works great for this. This is a Dollar Tree special right here, but it's very sharp, believe it or not, and cuts through this excess spray foam very, very well. So it's really nice. You just kind of get yourself a good bite on this, and you just kind of follow the seam down. This has hinges, so obviously I'm getting stopped, but you just kind of cut it off nice and level. Even with the face of the door, in this case the wall, I just kind of follow it down, and there we go. Then you can use it as a knife at the bottom, just kind of cut it, and then just kind of nice and easy fold it up. Now we got all of our trim trimmed out. I'm going to get a bead of caulk in that crack down there that's showing a little bit of daylight. Seal this place up a lot better.
What is our main concerns for sealing up this house?
Well, two things. One, it is getting colder by the day. So that's obvious. We slept in here for, was this third night. We slept the first night in here, and it was very drafty. Very drafty. And even though we were warm and snuggy in our blankets, we have an electric blanket too. I've got a comforter that's a duck down that's probably the warmest comforter on the face of this earth right now. And the other is we have rodent friends who like to eat food, and we have food in here now, and we've introduced food, and we've got a refrigerator and cabinets they can't get into, but obviously any crack that exists, mice and insects will try to invade. So we're trying to prevent as much of that or all of that we can.
Coffee time.
Yeah, coffee's always good in the morning. It's kind of a necessity. So.
Alright.
Alright.
So it looks like we're putting down the metal for the gap here.
Doesn't look like that's what we're doing.
This actually came with the house. Came with 2 metal strips. So to seal up this divide here, this is the foldable portion.
That's about all she's gonna get.
Well, we did end up having to recut it again because it doesn't fit underneath the doors right there at that seam. So we just went ahead and recut it a couple inches off, and it fits pretty good now. So now we're gonna take some screws and screw it down, right?
Yep. That's the plan. Yeah, I think that'll work.
That door's not gonna stay.
Nope.
That's our sliding door to separate if you wanted to separate this whole room, this whole wing of the house into
swinging
2
door.
rooms. Yeah, it swings out. But we decided we don't want to separate it, and we just want to keep it one big gigantic room. But there's nothing that holds the door back, so we're using duct tape, but the duct tape doesn't work. It's a very heavy door. We're probably going to put the bed up against it so that will hold it where it needs to be for permanent. But for now, it would be nice if the duct tape worked. But,
well, just so we can screw this stuff in.
Yeah.
Where's the duct tape?
I had to open a new
Well,
package.
don't worry about it.
So we're going to start in the middle, screwing it down, and then we're going to work to the sides.
Nope. Didn't do one thing.
Those are the ones they gave us.
Well, maybe it did. Maybe
Looks
it did.
like it did.
Those aren't doing anything. I don't think that thing's doing it. Doesn't feel like it. See? See?
Yeah.
They're not doing anything.
Maybe they're not long enough.
They're not long enough.
Did we? Remove the ones that they gave us with the house.
Go get the box.
They seem like they're working. Put in the ones that we bought.
Go get that box. We'll hold on to these. Maybe we'll use them for something else. This one is interesting the way that it pulses. Well, that one definitely pulled up. I'm wondering if I might have to put them further out, or I don't know. Oh, I see why. It's this hard metal.
That would make sense. Just chose the wrong spot. Just don't put it on the hinge.
I guess. How am I supposed to know where those are? Go grab a red pen it should be, I think, on the counter. We're just gonna have to put some marks where these hinges are so I avoid it.
So it looks like we're hitting the big metal thick hinges, and that's why the nails weren't working as good on the far side of the metal
On
bracing.
the top, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to
So that's wood.
keep an eye out. Well, it's, no, it's not wood. It's,
This here is wood.
yeah, no, that's not wood. That's metal.
Is that?
No, but it's not a hinge. It's not hard metal. Okay.
Here, mark that one. And now we're just marking where the hinges are, so we know not to screw screws there. That way it does not work.
Now that we know that, I can try to navigate that.
Got that. This side here does fine with the screws. This side over here, that's the troublemaker. Did it do it?
Yeah. I just gotta pull it up some more, I think. They're not pulling up. Get a hammer. Now it's pulled up. I mean, I don't know. These things don't want to pull up, so I mean, what else? I don't have a choice. I really don't. Turn sideways, right there, because I want to know where not to put a screw. That one's fine. It's flat. No need to put any in there. This is going to be good. Everything's down, so that's all that matters. And I put a little extra in here just because the door's right here.
Yeah.
In case something ever decides to lift. At least there'll be a bunch of other ones helping hold it.
Nice.
That little thing's handy.
Got it all done, got it all put down. That'll be really good at sealing it up too. 'Cause there was a big crack there, letting in all cold air and all the mice that like to eat all of our food and pee all over everything. So this will be super cool.
Yeah, this will be nice because now we don't have anything else impeding us in here
Yeah, exactly.
in terms of permanency. That
Yeah.
was the last thing. So, and it'll help with what?
Yay!
Oh, and it'll help with, sealing.
Oh yeah.
Because I already caulked it and got all that done.
That's cool.
Should be nice and cool.
So now we can set it up for forever.
Correct. Yes, that's
Sweet.
correct. Permanency.
Permanency. We've had to rearrange like probably 5 times this room. So we're gonna put our bed over here next to the window, and then our armoire will be in here somewhere where we can store clothes and stuff. And
Yeah.
we can't use this light, it turns out, because the light switch is behind our folding wall here.
Yeah, that's the only drag.
So since we're not going to fold that wall out, then we don't have access to the light switch.
But the good thing is there's a plug right there.
Yeah.
And we'll get the LED light and hang up, and then
Yeah.
when you raise up out of bed every morning, you just click it on.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but there are worse things in life.
Yeah, at least there's one light, so. And David will eventually move his office. This is currently his office right here. He'll move that over to the house next door. So this whole area will be kind of open for...
Well, it'll be a bedroom is what it'll be.
Yeah.
Which was kind of the idea I had after seeing the size. Especially, I mean, if we didn't have the armoire, if we didn't have that, it'd probably be fine. But now...
I think it's better open.
Yeah, I agree.
Because before it was two small rooms. There was a small room here, and then there was a small room over here when that wall was slid out.
Yeah.
And the rooms were just too tiny. I don't know, they weren't big enough to do anything.
They weren't
so.
made for us.
And now we can actually move the bed where it's not right up against that wall. So then we can have space to move, because before it was right up against the wall by the window right here. So you couldn't like get in and out of it very easy on that side if you happen to be sleeping by the window. So now we can probably move the bed back a little bit towards this way, and then we'll have room on both sides. So it's cool. Coolio. So what are we doing?
Alright, we're going to do a kitchen remodel already. We have to. These cabinets are too small, well, too short, and they're not standard American or whatever height, so we're going to raise them about 5 inches and get them up. So hopefully we'll be able to do that and have everything work out. So I think one of the things is this. The back is about an inch. I may not even need a level. I can measure it right here. It's an 1.25 inches. That's a lot. 1.25 inches shorter than the front. And we need to go, so we may only be able to raise them 4.5 now. That's the only problem. Okay, let's move these counters out. It's nice and easy to slide it that way, I think. Okay. 4 3/4. I mean, it is dead. 4 3/4. So it's not 5 inches like I thought. Okay, well, I'll have to do a little mathematizing. All right, remodel in progress. Got to film some of it, but we have all of our wood blocks. We're going super substantial. Nice 4x4 in the corner pockets to raise everything up to where it needs to be, hopefully. You want to do the honors with the wood lid? This side, and then the top, okay? Doesn't have to be everywhere, don't get it all over the place, just enough to hold it in place for a little bit. Alright, that's enough. Here. Okay.
Drag. Look at this extra glue here.
Fine. Oh, there it is. Looks good. I think 2 is all we're going to put in it, 1 on each side.
Oh, really?
I don't think we need any more than that. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how many screws we're going to have left over, but.
Well,
Okay.
We've already cut all of them.
What?
We've already cut enough to put one in the middle, didn't we?
I said screws.
Oh.
Screws. Screws.
Got it.
So this one's only going to get it on this side. I'm trying to see what's going to be the best. And I hate that double cut crap. I hate that. I need to get a bigger saw. Alright, there. And yeah, there and there. Go ahead, I'll hold it. Yep. Yep, that's good. Yep. Should be good. Right in there. Got it. So, a little bit of a follow-up, a little bit of discontinuation here, but wanted to film a follow-up on what we did raising the cabinets. So, we did have to raise the cabinets. I jokingly called it a kitchen remodel, but these things were sitting right on the ground. So, we used some 4x4s. Not that these cabinets are terribly heavy, but just wanted something substantial down here. So to get these up to kind of standard height, that's what we needed to do. We had to raise them about, I think about 4.5 inches if I remember correctly, and that worked out really well. We did have a little bit of a problem with the house being a little unlevel, so we took care of that while we were at it as well. We didn't film that. So what we have are these 4x4s holding the cabinets up. We got all the cabinet tops level. The countertops are nice and level. They actually did send pretty decent solid surface countertops. I'm not sure what these are made of. I'm pretty sure it's an engineered product, but they did do a pretty good job there. So we've got everything in here. Long term, and we'll film this, the plan is to put some shelves right here on this wall, and it's going to be kind of a unique setup. I wanted some free floating looking shelves without having to drill holes in the walls, and came up with an idea to use some magnets because everything's metal. Got some really strong, powerful rare earth magnets. And if you see up here, we've got this light that I've put some magnets on to hold that up, and it really does add a ton of light in here. Not that it's terribly dark, but the lights are not, if you compare the light, that light to that light, it's really not a comparison at all. And it is Christmas time, so we do have Christmas lights up. So anyway, we did get these raised up. We are going to trim this out. Lisa has stained some boards. We're just going to see what they look like. If not, we'll just paint it. If we don't like it, we'll just paint them white, paint over the stain, which shouldn't be a big deal, and I'll install those. But this turned out really well. We got these cabinets up. I mean, it's kind of like a distant memory now. We don't even remember what it was like to be crouched over trying to make breakfast or dinner or whatever. So we got that. The other thing that we have procured is we have procured a TV stand to put the big TV on that I've had forever and ever. This is a really great TV. But Lisa found this TV stand and it was free, so we went and picked it up. It's in good condition, minus one of the doors door hinge is broken or something. I may try to fix that later as an indoor project or something. I don't know. I'll have to come up with something. We got a couch, nice little L-shaped couch. Found a really good deal on Marketplace for that, and that worked out really well. And then we've got some closetry, and we got our armoire, TV armoire that we got from an old hotel, and we've got our clothes kind of stacked in there right now. But my plan is to put a shelf in there. We add a little light, as you can kind of see, a little battery operated light, and I'll add a shelf in here to split this and make better use of the space, and that'll really, maybe one or two shelves, but I think one shelf probably going to work the best. We went ahead and split our clothes off this rack, which really helped this rack. The poor thing was about to fall over. So we got a clothes rack here, we got an enclosed rack here. So I actually like the enclosed one better than the open one, but we'll make the open one work for now. And I think that takes you through all the updates that we have.
Curtains.
Yeah, we added some curtains, forgot about that. And we bought some of these little magnetic hooks. They're pretty handy for hanging curtains.
So when we leave for an extended amount of time, we can just bring them over and hook them up here. Sometimes they get kind of pulled on. So there we go.
Yeah. So that works out really well. Whenever we leave, like Lisa said, whenever we leave, it really works out to help them. We added some lights and stuff. We're really trying not to damage the walls and drill holes in them and things like that. Trying to keep it as stock as possible in here. And it's been working out pretty well. So that's what's going on the inside of the house. We kind of sealed everything up in the house, and it's made it a lot better in terms of the draft and things like that. We did notice the window seems a little bit drafty, but I think if we put a curtain over that, that'll solve that problem. Not really much else we can do outside of replacing the windows there, which is not going to happen, because the idea of this is to use it as is, and we've been doing a good job of that. So it's been working out pretty well. Wanted to share an update on what's going on inside and what we've done. We actually got the other home folded out too, and I've been using that as an office, and that's been working really well. We got some space heaters over there whenever I need to be over there working and whatnot. It's a good space for that. We've also been using it for storage as well. And we don't have the bathroom over there or anything like that hooked up yet, and that'll be one of the big projects that we do here coming up soon, is getting some water into this place, getting some hot water into this place, and that'll be a real enhancement here. So thank you.